Fresh Vinyl Reviews. Mr. Fresh Vinyl got an awesome box date. Mothra 1964, Godzilla 1991. What cost? The death of Phil. How can Mr. Fresh Vinyl do such a hurtful thing? Is this the last we've seen of Phil?
Guys, back with a Fresh Vinyl Review. Wow, it echoes in here. Ooh, that's not important right now. So check it out. We're looking at the X Plus Toho 30cm series, but it's not so 30cm, not even so 25cm. It's kind of in the middle, 27, 28cm. Oh, it is the Yuji Sakai Modeling Collection Godzilla 1991. Bam! Man, it's a mouthful. And yes, it's the Rick Boy. So, this figure was just released in, what month is it? June? May? June 2015. And I'm finally getting around to reviewing this guy. He's been up on my shelf up over here, and I've been just gazing upon him. And boy, is he beautiful. But we'll get into that. So, let's not waste any time because we got a lot to go over. Okay? Boom! Let's look at the box real quick. Godzilla, get out of the way. Box. Looks very similar to the Godzilla 89 Yuji Sakai Modeling Collection box. You know, well, you got the figure right there, you got him in the background, you're kind of doing the floating thing again. And up here you got the logo from Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah, Toho 30cm series. This is the Yuji Sakai Modeling Collection, blah, 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 Godzilla 91, blah, blah, blah. It's like the Hokkaido landing, you know, pose and whatnot. And over here you got the Yuji Sakai sticker, the Godzilla sticker. And this right here, this big yellow sticker, that is the Rick Boy sticker. That tells you it's the Rick Boy. So if you guys got the standard version, you're not going to have that sticker right there. Okay? So we'll go into the Rick Boy feature later. So that's the box. Pretty basic and simple. I really love this box cover art over the 89. Why? Because this figure is just screaming badass. Okay? It is screaming with freshness. Okay? So just with those two lines right there, you're probably going to know how excited I am about this and to grade it at the end. Okay? So that's the box. Enough about the box. Few things. You know what? Let's just go up close and personal, okay? Up close and personal. So, here we go. Whew. Oh, boy. Let me start telling you. Oh, this echo is killing me. We're going to save that for another video update. But anyway, I'm going to try not to talk too loud. That way it doesn't echo, because it does sound horrible, people. But you're just going to have to deal with it, okay? So, let's get to the figure here. This figure is beautiful. I really can't find anything bad to say about it. The figure is just stunning. You know, the front pose is just phenomenal. You know, every angle of this figure. You know what? Deal with the echo. I'm going to be loud. It's like a sound effect, right? Okay, so the front of the figure, he's just menacing looking. The sculpt is beautiful. The detail is beautiful. Everything is beautiful right down to the muscles on his chest. But, I mean, I'm serious. Like, this figure is just stunning looking. Everything about this figure screams right now, and I'm going to say it. It is a contender for Figure of the Year. Okay? Yeah, you heard it from Mr. Fresh Vinyl. That's what's up. So, contender. I didn't say it is. I said contender. Okay? So, face looks great. Oh, he's just evil looking. I'm going to point out something real quick. The teeth, unlike the Godzilla 89 that came out from the Yuji Sakai collection, the 89 had, you know, just, the teeth were all just crappy looking. The teeth on here are beautifully sculpted this time around. Everything looks stunning. The teeth look great. He's got those two fangs in the front just popping, just ready to just really just chow on some, you know, sushi, whatever. It looks really, really great. No, not whatever, okay? It does look great. The eyes are just menacing looking from every angle that you look at them. From the front, the side, every time you turn this figure, there is not a bad angle. It is just stunning looking, just simply stunning. It is, oh, he's just badass looking. I just love looking at him. He's really just one of these figures that you just love to look at. You're not going to get tired of it. I said on the X Plus group, you're just not going to get tired of it. All right, so he's got the muscular chest. muscles popping. His legs, unlike many of the other Heisei films and Godzilla suits, the legs are not as thunder thighs. You know, these are. He's got thick legs here, but you know they're also very pronounced, very muscular looking in their own way. So those look good. The toenails and they're looking great. Paint job on the toenails. As always with X Pluses, they start right here at the base of the toenails. They've got the gray scales going, and it looks like they're just growing right out. So very nice. Not just, you know, they're not just flat cut right across. They look good. So toenails look good. The fingernails, they're the same way. Those look great. Okay. Of course, the rest of the Godzilla, he is painted in a charcoal gray, dark gray. So everything looks beautiful. The dorsal plates. Now, mind you, this is the Rick Boy, so the dorsal plates, they are opaque here. You know, they're translucent because these light up. These light up, and we'll see that in a moment. These dorsal plates here, these do not light up. They are not translucent, so they do pop a little bit more on the bone white scale here, but it's not really that bad. You know, I could tell the difference. You know, hopefully you guys could tell the difference too, but they don't look bad. I think they look fine because, remember, these light up, so whatever. It's fine. Not a big deal. Okay? The tail, let's look at the tail. The tail, it just goes up and out. And I love the dynamic pose this figure has because it does look like he's walking, you know, and charging towards King Ghidorah, Mecha King Ghidorah. You know, so I really love the way this tail works. Now, while we're looking at the tail, if you haven't noticed already, which most of you should notice and have known already, this comes with a base. Okay, the Godzilla 89, he should have had a base too because if you notice, if you don't have the base, the figure is going to lean backwards. That does not look good. It looks ugly, garbage. So X Plus decided, hey, let's give them a base. So the figure stands properly, how it should stand, right? Right. So the base, all it is just a little vinyl plastic base. It's vinyl, yeah, and you just place it underneath the tail, and voila, Godzilla has the pose that he is intended to have for this figure, and it looks great. The pose itself. I mean, the base, you know, I mean, it would have been great if the figure standing on its own, but for the resin kit builders, you know, you guys would know that when you build the kit, the resin kit, it comes with a pin, from my understanding, that you would just place underneath a small little pin to balance the tail up, and voila. But anyway, you know, this is the base. It's not a big deal. It gets the job done. It doesn't bother me. Okay. Seams. Let's talk about seams real quick. There is some seams here. I think these are the seams for where the dorsal plates came down and Kanepachiro Satsuma got in and out of the Godzilla suit. Okay, so nice little detail there. I can't tell if these are actual seams on how you tear the dorsal plates off and how they rewired it, possibly, but there's a seam there. Seam around the tail, big deal, people. There's another seam up here. Okay, big deal. They blend nice. You can't really tell. Over here, of course you're gonna tell. But you know what? So what? I don't care about the seams. These figures come with seams. The seams is not a big deal, okay? I don't understand why everybody seems to have a problem with the seams. Get over it. Okay? Alright, let's see. Any more seams? Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Am I missing anything? Blah, 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 blah. No. You know what? If I can't really see them on first glance, not a big deal. But everything's nice and clean. This figure is just clean all up and down it, okay? Alright, let's talk about the Rick Boy. Dorsal plates light up. So, look back over here. Look at the pictures, okay? We got a nice little plug cover here, because this is where the receptacle is. Unplug this. Voila! That comes out. It's not a thumbtack, people. Don't go and try to hang a calendar with it. And then you have the receptacle port for the battery pack, okay? So, let's get the battery pack. Okay, let's look at the battery pack. So, the battery pack here, check this out. This is like a lightsaber, you know? It's big, bulky. It's not small like the little ones where you have to buy those LR44s. This one, you got to use like a pin or a paper clip to open it up. I have this little nifty thing here. This is what I help to retag figures with. But this takes some batteries. Open. It takes these AAA batteries. Okay, so all you got to do is go to the store, buy some AAAs, place them in, close that shut. Okay, and then we're going to plug it in. Watch, I'm going to plug it in and we're going to turn it on. It's not going to work. It just worked before, but it should be good to go. Okay, so let's do a little clap on, clap off here, huh? Ooh, isn't that pretty? Okay, people, those are not blue. They look blue on the camera. Let's see if I can get them to look like they're how they're supposed to look. No, they look blue. It's amazing how that looks blue, doesn't it? But they're white. These dorsal plates light up white. Okay, they're not blue. I know a lot of people are asking, oh, I hope they're blue, I hope they're blue, but they're not blue. I don't even remember them going blue in the movie. I don't think they did. Maybe they did. Maybe they didn't. You know, I haven't watched the movie in a while, so go watch the movie and leave me a comment in the section and tell me what you guys see. Either way, these dorsal plates look pretty good. I will say, you know, I mean, I'm not really taken away or blown away by these light up because it's almost the same as it is on the G89 from Yuji Sakai light up. Okay, not a big deal, but you know, I'm so used to light up dorsal plates that you know it's a little overkill now. But they look good. This looks fine. That's just my own personal opinion. But for this figure, these dorsal plates look good. You know, they're bright and everything. Look really, really good. And it's exactly what it needs to be. Nothing more, nothing less. Okay? Alright, let's turn these lights off. Alright. Man, that echo is bad, isn't it? Okay, so what you're going to do, you're going to unplug battery pack, take your lightsaber, put it away, make sure it's turned off. You don't want to kill the batteries. And then you're just simply going to take your little thumbtack plug here and plug it back in. Right into the port. And that way it's nice and covered and you don't have this gaping receptacle plug on the back of his heel. Okay, so that's pretty much it. So let's go back to the table for final thoughts. Bam, echoing. Bam. Woo. All right, final thoughts. Final thoughts. Final thoughts. Okay, so check it out. This figure is beautiful. It's stunning. It is. It's just amazing to look at. If you guys have it already, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. I can't find anything to really criticize this figure about. It's definitely certified fresh. Woo! This freaking echo stinks. But definitely 10 out of 10. This is right out of the ballpark. Okay, this figure's beautiful. I love it. Oh, I love it. It's just so menacing looking. I mean, just look at the pictures. Just look at it. Oh, just woo! Get it. If you haven't got it, you better get it now because I'm telling you, this is a hot one. Hot one, people. Okay, so that's all I got for today. Thank you for watching. The next review I'm going to do is going to be the Mothra 64 from the Toho 25cm series. So stay tuned for that one coming up soon. All right, guys. Make sure you check out FreshVinylHQ.com and hit me up, you know, if you want, and we'll go from there. All right. See you guys next review. Bam! Bye vinyl, fresh vinyl!